Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are back on the PTS. I'm going to be showing you the Bossfight Koga skin, which is similar to the Cassie one, which should have been up on the channel already by the time this one goes out. You get it through Prime Gaming, Twitch Prime, that sort of stuff. This one's I think from May till June, so we're getting a look at this quite a bit earlier than it's going to be released, because I'm recording this video obviously at the end of February. We're on Siege Certain Beach. We're going to just jump straight into it. For the teams, you've got a Betty, Corvus, Vora, and then Maven for this side. Another Betty, another Koga, then a Furia, Liane, and Cassie. We'll go for Adrenaline Junkie and just the standard F setup with I think a little bit of extra ammo. Here's a look at the weapon in first person. Looks pretty good. I am genuinely a little bit underwhelmed by the skin at the moment. I can't imagine that they'll change too much from where it is now and live, but if they do, I'll definitely let you guys know. I do like the weapons, you know, they kind of look like a dual wielding Uzis. They could look better. I think overall the skin is fine, similar to what I said with Cassie. It's standing somewhere around a 7 for me. Definitely could go up. I do overall like it, but I feel like it could have been done a little bit better and they could have put a little bit more time into it. I feel like the Koga and the Cassie one were definitely a little bit more rushed than the ones for the past. These don't necessarily feel rushed, but they don't feel as polished as the other two. Don't want that to come across as rude or anything to the people obviously who worked on the skins. It's just a personal preference thing, and obviously just from comparing the two skins you can sort of see that less work has been put into the effects, but then again they might add stuff, they might change stuff. It is the test server and these skins technically both aren't out until April and May. The ideas I would say for the skins are both really solid. I did dash, but Severdale is going to get me killed. But I was trying to say though, yeah, both the skins are solid. I just feel like the execution isn't as good as it could be, and there's definitely room for improvement. We'll see if they change anything though. That's the objective captured. 1-0, we'll grab some more Haven. Just going to go for sort of a tanky way of playing Koga here. Yeah, the weapons are cool. I feel like it's very similar to the Koga skin we've got already where he's green, except this time it's red and sort of more of a cyberpunk thing. I also just now realized that Koga doesn't have an inspect for his claws. I always thought he did if you switch stances and inspected, but yeah, you don't. Okay, the purple sort of weapon effect, trail or whatever you'd call it, on the shots is also a really nice touch, and the purple on the ultimate does look really cool actually. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say the skins are underdone. That's kind of the wrong word, and technically if you've got like Twitch Prime, Prime Gaming, whatever you want to call it, they are free, so it's very, very hard to complain about them. And I'm not complaining. I think they're still at least 6 or 7 out of 10 for me, but compared to the Event Pass ones, which I'd say are 9 or 10 out of 10, you can see what I'm trying to get at, right? The weapon does feel pretty good to use though, to be completely honest, and the purple effects and everything I'm also really, really digging. The weapon shots specifically in the effect on the ultimate being purple, I do really like. Dashing in there probably a bad idea. I'm just trying to cause a mess. Corvus is actually somehow healing me through walls and shit. Yeah, realistically I don't know how the hell I just got away. We're going to zone them a bit. That Fury is on no health. I really want to keep poking just to try and keep them away. That Liane's on nothing. There's a dash. Corvus being able to heal me through walls here is just insanely clutch. Man is putting in work. We're going to push the point. There's the F shots on the Cassie. It's definitely harder to recognize Cassie with the skin. She's going to push in on me here. There's a dash. We are actually on the point, I think. Yep, there's the overtime. I went for double veteran just to give us like an extra 200 and some in health. I do definitely like the veteran Haven combo, even though it's not something that's for everybody. I think I just like it quite a bit more than other people, which is why I grab it so often. But yeah, there's the 1-1. Like the mag, I feel like is just very standard. They could have done something cool there. Definitely isn't a bad skin. I might have been a little bit harsh on the intro to this video, just trying to get my words out, but one other thing that I didn't really like is the fact that the weapon on the back of it has like the monster cat with the bandana, or I guess the cat with the bandana and the headphones, and it's also on his cape, which just is kind of weird, especially with the way it distorts when you're mounted up. It looks weird. It's like a repeating thing, and I feel like they could have put something else maybe on the weapon. I don't know. I'm having a really hard time putting into words. I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts, of course, on this skin and the Cassie one as well, because they kind of bundled together in the comments. Let's just dash onto this at the end. I could go for an alt play here. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, but it's somehow sort of working. Betty is out, killed around a corner. Very cheesy. Me and Betty the only ones up. I'm going to heal from being out of combat, wait for our energy to come back, then we'll pop the F, try and go through the Koga. Like going against him, it seems as if they're red instead of purple, which is something to note. We'll go for the ult on Fury. Should be able to go through here maybe. I think I'm just dead, right? Absolute mess there on the point. Betty getting a bunch of kills. One thing I also noticed with Betty is that her icon is like weirdly a different resolution or something to the other ones, because it looks weirdly like scaled. I don't know how to properly describe it, but you can kind of see what I mean maybe in the video. Getting behind him a little bit here, getting some shots on her. Just going to try and play the point because I don't want to give them this for free, and it's actually quite hard to hit me with the server delay and everything, so I'm sort of abusing that, which is another reason why I went for nimble. We'll dash away. Dash does look cool, I will give it that. Really, I'm trying to play this point, which is quite cheeky of me. Fury is gone. Shots on the enemy Koga. Going against it feels better than playing it, although the purple effects do look really cool. Yeah, this is definitely a 7, maybe even a 7.5 out of 10. I was definitely too harsh on it at the start. I feel like I have to give give it a 7.5 because for me the Cassie one was probably a 7. If they change it and do something with the ultimate, it'll go up, but right now the Cassie one is a 7, and this is definitely a little bit above that. Although this could go to an 8 if they do more stuff with it. There's the objective captured. Can I kill this freaking Koga, please? It makes me feel like I'm going up against a Vatu or a 7, sort of. Koga did also get buffed in this update. Lag made it look like I was cheating. But yeah, his wall run speed got buffed, so you actually run up walls, I think, 30% faster, roughly, than before. I think it went from 400 to 520 or something. I can't remember the exact numbers, but yeah, wall running got buffed with him. Went ahead and finished off Haven. I feel like that's quite early, but I wouldn't say the buff to wall running speed is going to change very much because it is still a very janky sort of side ability that he has, or a passive, I suppose. But I've wall run a couple times so far in this match, and it is very noticeably faster, I would say. Maybe I'm just remembering how it used to be wrong. It actually feels like I'm moving faster than my normal walk speed, whereas before it felt as if it was basically the same. Let's get rid of the Betty. That was a very unnecessarily aggressive push in there. Probably should have played that safer. Didn't really matter though. Very tempted to run up there and try and fight that Leon up close. Koga's gone. Regen a little bit of ammo shots on the enemy Fury. Cool, we'll run up. We'll dash over here. Got caught kind of weirdly on the edge there. Let's jump in on this Cassie. Literally just holding fire because of the lag. There's no pretty much point me trying to stop it and preemptively like pre-fire or whatever. I might as well just hold the fucking button. We're actually out of combat a little bit. Let's push over onto the Koga. We do have a bit of healing from F just being activated. That's the Betty. I was trying to dash, but she didn't even go for me. She actually just drifted away. I will say the wall run does feel smoother. I don't know if that's something they did on the back end or if it's just because it's faster, but it definitely feels a little bit smoother to run up walls. Let's just dash over here. Jesus Christ, the amount of damage I just took there. I feel like I got to give this Corvus some sort of award. Mans has been putting in work with the heals. Do I ult the Furia? Yeah, sure, she did use her F, so I'm just going to get her out here for free, and then we can dash away by the double chain. There we go. Slightly worried the servers were going to get me killed there. Oh, okay. Wall running being scuffy. Hello, Cassie. You're just dead. Yeah, Koga surprisingly feels pretty good to play with like the server compensation stuff. As I've talked about before, some characters really suffer from it. 7 particularly feels really, really rough, whereas Koga, I feel like right now I'm actually kind of doing better because of the lag sometimes. I feel like the weapons are growing on me a little bit, and I do like the mask. I think overall the skin does look good. It just could look better. That's what I'm trying to say, and I really don't want it to be twisted because I feel like at the start of this video maybe I didn't word stuff properly. Let's dash over this way away from that entire mess. Shots on the Leon, get her energy back. Okay, yeah, we'll get the reload in. That was pretty quick because of the Corvus. Play a bit of a side angle here, go through the Betty. I'm really trying to take her out. What did I just get hit by? I feel like I got really, really bursted. I had like 2 stacks left on my meter, but I just didn't use them because I had enough health to maybe save it for a little bit. That was a team wipe, and they have recovery mechanics, so I doubt we're going to be able to get back on there. I'm going to try and maybe run on the side with Betty. Oh my god, Corvus, even with the heals here, is having a hard time keeping my health up. Oh my god, am I dead? Dash. Oh, we're still up by a little bit. Do actually have a chance here to get back on because they actually pushed off it 80%. Betty's behind. That's Fear with the ult. I was trying to stack as much as I could. I caught on the wall. There's a dash. That was so badly timed. How am I not dead here? Pop the F. Just run around left side, making sure nobody's behind me. Am I going to try and do something? Oh, Betty. Hello. Okay. Jesus Christ. That was jank. You're dead. That's the overtime trigger. Shots on the enemy Koga. Is he dead? Am I going to dash in and go for the ult? I tried to do a jump momentum carry. Still got the objective lost. Oh, shit. That felt bad. Okay. She's gone. That was so scuffy. God damn. He's dead too. Double. That sucks. We could have had that. I'm dead to Cassie. Literally just got shot around a corner, but okay. Let's go ahead and finish off Veteran. Might as well. We've got pretty much the perfect amount of credits, and then what do I go for? I guess we'll go for Master Riding. I don't feel like Death Hands and Morale Boost will be that useful. Master Riding is probably the best choice. There's the F again. Leanne is dead. My tracking there was dog shit, but it worked. Okay. Shots on him down here. Try and get rid of the freaking Koga because he's really, really squishy, and our Cauterize is very effective, so don't need to focus the Vera too much. We'll drop down. Get rid of her here. That was actually a pretty smooth movement. Oh my god, she's so low. See if we can push in here. Betty is sort of a target. I feel like I can actually go through her pretty quick. Just got free reset on the Furia, but whatever. She's dead. Yeah, we'll go for Master Riding. Corvus is backing us up. He's doing a fantastic job on heals, so this way we can play a little bit more aggro, and if we die, getting a little bit faster. Pop the F. I think Betty might be going around the side. Oh, never mind, it's a Cassie. Okay, shots on her, trying to melt. The Fury ult there is kind of scary, and she's going to peek, so we'll just go run back up. Pop the F. Hello, Betty. You're going to spam the shit out of me, but never mind, you're dead. Okay, hello, enemy team. We're behind. Getting a couple of shots on him. I guess we'll get rid of the Leon. There's a dash. It's so scuffed, but there we go. She's gone. Pop the F into the stun. Corvus with the heals, really keeping my ass alive here. Tracking on the Cassie. On point. Holy, she's gone. There goes everybody. That's a team wipe, right? Okay, 3-2. Yeah, it's not 3-3. We're already ahead. Yeah, there we go. Defense successful. Didn't think we were going to get that one. Let's go for more Master Riding. We are now officially zoom in. Thought I bet he had it as well because she's moving pretty quick here, but I guess not. Am I just going to rush the point straight away? We don't have a tank, so I suppose it's sort of my job. I pointed this out in a different PTS video, but people really aren't picking tanks in this like pre-test patch stuff. For some reason, it's just teams filled with squishies and healers and stuff. At least we've got supports, right? But it's kind of weird how little I'm seeing tanks on the test server. Did drop off it for a sec, but we're back on the point because we don't have tanks. I feel like it's sort of my job as a Koga. I do have quite a lot of health and damage reduction and movement, and Corvus is also healing me a ton. I feel like I'm having a hard time getting my words out today. We are just sticking on this point, 70%, get some shots on. But yeah, my movement is really the thing that's giving me such an advantage here, just because I'm hard as shit to hit with the F and just jigging back and forth. He's going to go in for the ult, get rid of the Cassie, maybe. Oh my god, we actually just killed around the corner. I feel bad about that one, although she did kill me earlier, so it's sort of fair. Koga's gone. This is going to be the 4-2, right? She's just spamming. Her stuff doesn't despawn, so I'm slightly worried, but yeah, we're fine. Okay, that's going to be the 4-2. Well-deserved victory. Corvus was the freaking MVP there, for sure. Surprisingly there, I did a really good job with Koga, 28, 1016k. Really quite happy with that. I thought I'd struggle with the lag. Everybody's had a horrible time with the servers so far on the test server, at least people who are playing from EU or whatever, but Koga deals with compensation and sort of delay and stuff really, really well. There we go. There are the stats. Our Corvus did a fantastic job. Maeve didn't do very well there, neither did the Betty, to be honest. Flora did solid though, although she did die a bunch. Corvus focusing me there was definitely a reason why we did so well. I think whoever else he buffed would have also buffed out what they were doing, but I feel like he kind of registered that I was putting in a lot of work and started to heal me a ton, because at the start of the game I don't feel like he was, but shoutouts to that is their Furia. For their side, all of them did a pretty good job except for Koga, who struggled a little bit. Our item selection was really, really solid and quite strong there. Koga overall feels quite good to play. I'm not sure exactly what they did with the range. I know they changed the wall running stuff and that does feel better, but the numbers on the patch notes for the actual range change they made to his weapon, I can't tell if it's a buff or a nerf because it's kind of confusing, but yeah, the weapons felt good to play. I should have switched to the claws at least once because I pretty much ignored them for the entire game, as I tend to do when I play Koga. I just use the F, use the SMGs, and very rarely switch to the claws. If I remember that I can actually switch to my claws and I use them every now and again, I usually do better, but I kind of just ignore the Q button on my keyboard when I'm playing Koga and just never switch to it. I will say the skin has grown on me quite a bit, similar to the Cassie Bon. In the menus, it doesn't really look that stellar, but playing it does feel pretty satisfying. The weapon is definitely the star of the show alongside the mask. I feel like the outfit is just pretty standard. I don't know, maybe it's just trying to get out of the way for the focus to be on the mask and the weapons, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. It isn't a stellar skin, but it's a good skin. That's what I label it as. I think I would actually rate it above the Omega skin, so that's saying something. But yeah, there we go. That was Koga. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know where you want to see me the next. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. And as always, stay Frost. Stay.